So I guess it was about 3-something p.m. on the West Coast, which is that Pacific time? Yeah, let me get specific. Moniece Slaughter went live on Instagram, and she was at her son's school. Now, this is over in California. We're not going to say where. We'll just say California, okay? November 19th of 2021. And she went live and confronted a man who was allegedly filming outside of Cam's school. Now, remember, all of this is alleged. She wanted answers and even threatened the man's property. She called the police, and when I say she threatened the man's property, she basically threatened to slap his phone out of his hand because he was like, hey, look, you're threatening me. She said, no, I'm threatening your property. As if there's any difference, right? If you slap him accidentally, that would be assault. Now, wouldn't, and that includes slapping his hand. But anyways, let's take a look at this video. I need you all to give your honest opinions in the comment section, please. Is Moniece acting like a black Karen or no? Leave a comment below saying hi. If you don't know what to say, just say hi right now. Click the thumbs up button, subscribe, and choose all notifications. Watch this video and then give your opinion. Was she overreacting or not?
Let's see how he feels when I slap the shit out of him. And I'm not gonna give him one more. Yeah, let's see how he feels when I slap him. I'm about to slap him. Yeah.
Reached the Los Angeles Police Department non-emergency line. All operators are currently assisting other callers. Please remain on the line. Your call will be answered by the next available operator.
Okay, so all the parents are uncomfortable. I talked to the principal. He said he's spoken to you before?
I've never talked to the principal, no.
No?
I don't believe I have.
Okay, so I want you to turn around. If you don't mind just putting your camera to the ground so we don't film the kids.
I'm
okay, because the principal's over there. So he said that he's spoken to you.
I've asked him several times to come out here and talk to me if they want. So I talked to an administrator, but it wasn't the principal. I told him exactly what the problem was. I asked them to try to correct it. They said there's not going to be anything.
What's the problem? Before I slap the camera out your hand, what's the problem?
Go ahead.
What's the problem?
Okay, we're going to end this conversation because you're going to threaten me with violence.
No, I didn't threaten you. I threatened your property. There's a difference.
Same thing.
That's different. If I assault you, that's different than me breaking the camera. Because I don't want to be on camera. So, what's the issue?
Then if you don't want to be on camera,
what's the issue? I don't mind being on camera. I'm a grown adult and I'm giving you consent. Right now, my name is. You do need my consent to film me. My name is Moniece Slaughter.
What's your name? Don't say
my child. I want you.
Not to say your name.
I want you to have me on camera. I want you to have me on camera. My name is Moniece Slaughter. My child attends this school. I'm not comfortable with him or any other minors being filmed. There were minors that expressed that they were uncomfortable with being filmed by these unidentified stranger. I have been informed by the school that they have called police and filed a police report. I was informed by the principal just now that he has spoken to this man. This man is saying he has not spoken to the principal. So, with that being said, I want you to have my identity because I don't have anything to hide.
Administrators and everything, and I told them exactly what I'd be doing. Exactly what I'd be doing. And they knew exactly what.
Okay, so what's the issue?
The issue is all the unsafe practices that go along this road.
Like what?
2 weeks ago, I watched a child almost get to the intersection because the security guard there did absolutely nothing. And all the parents were parked here,
Please remain on the line,
decided
and an
to park
operator
in
will
the
be with you
crosswalk.
as quickly as
The child
possible.
went across the street. The parent decided to move, hit the child.
Do you have a child that attends this school?
I do not.
Do you have minor children?
I used to. I do not know further.
At this particular date, your children are not minors.
That's correct.
And they don't attend this school.
They do not.
Okay.
Then I have video of parents driving into this parking lot with no turn signal, texting on their cell phone, and I will get children.
All operators are currently assisting other callers.
I've expressed my concern about this facility.
Your concern for the children or your irritation that crosswalks and streets are being blocked?
For the children. I've always told them that. And they said they're not going to do anything about it.
Who said that? Who's they?
The administrators of this facility. Like I said, I've never talked to the principal. I'm assuming he's a male. I've only talked to females. I've only talked to females.
Appreciate your patience.
Okay, I've never talked to the security guard who admits he didn't do anything about the child getting hit by a car to prevent it.
Well, he didn't get hit. The child didn't get hit. You said the child was almost hit. Almost hit.
Okay, semantics.
No, semantics are very important.
He got bumped, and he had to put his hand down to prevent the car from going further.
Okay, because you didn't say that in the beginning. You just said the child almost got hit.
That's right.
So now the child was bumped. First it was the child almost got hit. Then it was the child that got hit. Now it's that same child that bumped it. So semantics are very important. Let's be very clear. Okay, go ahead.
That's it.
Oh, okay. And you live in this area?
I do.
Okay. So, once again, I want to be very clear. Your irritation is not the parent. Those of us, because I saw you when I pulled up. You filmed me and my vehicle and said, "Oh, they're black on the sidewalk." Right.
Correct.
So my goal was to pull in so that I can make room for the crosswalk, because that does bother me too. In the beginning of the school year, before they worked out the schedule and I had to pick up my 5th grader from over there, I hated the fact that that was blocked and I couldn't turn because I live south of Ventura. So what I'm saying is, on that note, I can agree. However, I'm not the law. So seeing a parent texting, that's not my job. My job is to, and nor is it yours. So my job is to pull in here as much as I can to make room for the kids over there. So when I drop my son off to school in the morning and this is backed up, I pull up and I put my hazards on and I make sure right there.
You can park anywhere you want.
I know I can park anywhere I want to on the side of the road.
Never had a problem with it.
So what I'm saying is, when it's time for me to pick my son up and I call my son and his phone is dead, I'm not going to park
like
my
that car
street
right there.
on that car is in between. That car is well within its legal right.
Hold on. Chooses not to make a turn signal. That's not legal.
Okay, that's for a police. I agree that is illegal. That is illegal according to the driver's handbook.
Hold on. That's why this video
is going to do what?
Is going to do what? Together and go to the police about how dangerous this facility is.
Okay, and so then instead of just going to the administration,
which I did.
And okay, so if that didn't work, the next step would be a petition.
Which is what this is for, is to be able to get enough pictures of what goes on here to go to the school board, to go to the city, school
LAUSD.
The school, well, they're not part of USD. LAUSD.
They are LAUSD.
I'm telling you.
I'm telling you, sir. I had to enroll. Sir, my son used to go to private school.
I understand.
Before, you know what I asked when I enrolled him? I understand that.
They have the same rule, but they're not governed by them.
I understand that.
But they're not governed by them. That's why I'm telling you.
At the end of the day, I understand they're not governed because they're a charter school. But when you look this school up, when I had to bring my son's documentation because I know the law as a public figure, my main concern as someone whose face is plastered all over social media and televisions in this country, other countries, my main concern is my son's privacy and safety, so I know what questions to ask. And if I don't, guess who asks them for me? My attorneys. And then guess who comes back to me and says, Moniece, this is how this is supposed to go. So what I'm saying is, this school is LAUSD. They don't have to follow all of LAUSD rules because they are chartered, but they are governed by Los Angeles Unified School District. Now, there is a difference. I just want to tell you, and I'm going to politely tap you.
LAUSD has no power.
They do. They don't have full. I want to, because they also don't receive.
Let me rephrase that thing. I've been told by the management
and I'm telling you right now that's wrong.
Okay, so
as a mother,
so they know. So you and I both now know.
No, I already knew because my child's enrolled here.
Let me finish my sentence. You and I both now know.
No, I know. You now know.
Hold on. Let me finish the sentence. You'll see where I'm going with
semantics. I knew.
No.
You now know.
Listen.
You didn't know. Now you know.
Listen. You and I both now know that I've been lied to by this facility. Is that correct? If I tell you they told me that USD has nothing to do with this place, because I told them that they should call the police, the school police, to help police this. And they said, no, there's nothing they can do about it.
That's incorrect. There is something they can do about it.
So then if I was told that, then I was lied to by them, correct?
Correct.
Okay then.
Now, what I'm going to, again, politely tap you, and I'm going to let you know. There is, and this is what I have learned as someone who is very hell-bent, like I said, on protecting my child, who you don't have permission to film here. And my likeness, my image, his likeness, and his image. And so I have learned, I've been taught, as the laws change, and they recently changed as of January 1st, 2017. When someone presents me with an ill contract, that contract does not supersede the Constitution.
Okay.
And that's what, hold on, I let you finish. My contract, even though it might be under a California jurisdiction, a New York jurisdiction, does not supersede the constitutional law. Therefore, I tell my attorney, go back in, rip this contract to shreds, go find every constitutional law that would equal to a amount to a loophole where they are issuing me an unconstitutional law. Secondly to that, then I say, this is unconstitutional, this goes against union laws, and this goes against state labor laws. So let's combine the constitutional laws, the state labor laws, and the union laws, and let's rip them up. Let's rip them a new asshole, right? And therefore, I get the best outcome. Obviously, there's still a negotiation. So I say all that to say there's a happy medium.
Okay.
If
You said what you said. Now it's my turn, right?
yeah, almost.
Okay.
A parent pulled up. First of all, I got out and kids were uncomfortable. One, that's the most important thing as a children. Two, I'm walking and a parent says to me, "Oh, he's crazy." Three, my son.
As you can see, I'm not crazy.
I'm late to work now. I have a pre-production meeting. I'm late to work now because my main concern is not how parents feel about you. It's how the children feel about you. And my child is one of those children. So my thing is, other parents may not say anything because they don't know the law, and I do, and you didn't know the law, and I'm trying to again find a middle ground.
Okay,
I'm trying to find a happy medium.
my
So
turn now?
almost
Okay.
to land my plane. You can film whatever.
I'm going to shoot your plane down in a second.
You can shoot it down. To land this plane,
We are currently experiencing a high volume of calls.
state
Remain on the line,
law
and an operator
is that
will be
no
with you
minor,
as quickly as possible.
and that's my only gripe here, is the children. I don't care what else you film. When you are standing on a public property, you are absolutely correct. You can film the cars going by. You can film any adult that's going by. Now, if you put that up and one of those adults that's being filmed sees their face, and that's on YouTube, guess what they can do? They can contact YouTube Legal because you didn't blur out their face. If you were filming a crowd and you said, "Hey, can I ask you a couple questions on camera for my YouTube show?" And I said, "Yes," on camera, that's why I gave you consent and showed my face, right? You don't have to blur my face out. But anyone in the background, minor, adult, or otherwise, does have to be blurred out. If you go to any successful digital show and there are people walking by in the background, if their faces are not blurred, that's only because those people don't even know that their likeness and image has been distributed for profit, has been put on the internet for any reason, profitable or not, inclusive, exclusive, or otherwise. That is not only a union law, that is an actual state law, that's also a labor law, that is also a constitutional law.
It is not.
It is. You cannot
Hold on.
legally.
Now is it my turn?
If I took you
Now
to
is it my
Supreme
turn?
Court right now, you would fucking fail.
We could go together.
You would lose.
I will voluntarily go to whatever
You would
court.
lose.
Hold on. I will voluntarily go to whatever court you want me to go to.
Let's go. I will take you. I will start. I will start.
I don't think the school's open next
I
week.
will start.
I will be out
I
here
will
the following
start
Friday.
at
How's
the
that? Thursday
Supreme.
and
I
Friday.
will start at the Superior
can
Court
start
in
with-
Los Angeles,
Okay,
and we
you
will
ready?
work this way
You ready?
all the way up to the
Now
Supreme
you
Court if I
let-
have
now is it my
to
turn?
protect minors.
Now
Cameron,
is it
get
my
over
turn?
here.
Now is it my
I don't
turn?
want you on his camera.
Now is
I
it
don't
my
want
turn?
you on his camera.
Now is it my turn?
Yes.
You talk about the Constitution. Well, guess what? This is the First Amendment to the Constitution.
No, your First Amendment to the Constitution is freedom of speech. Your second constitutional
Freedom
right
of- freedom of
is to
speech?
bear the right to bear arms.
Hold on. You didn't complete that.
Freedom of speech and what else?
Freedom of the press.
Correct.
So if I videotape this
Correct.
to show it to the police,
Correct.
or to make a news story out of
Correct.
it, I am the press.
Correct.
So
And they would still blur out faces of minors.
nobody has ever
that don't have permission by parents.
Nobody, not a single person here has come up to me and asked me if I'm going to blur the face out or not.
I don't care. The law's the law.
The law,
These children
the law
can't be on
states-
your camera.
The law
These
states
children cannot be on your camera according to the
the
law.
Constitution.
And
the Constitution.
guess what? The Constitution. You're right.
says
It is
I
your
can film
constitutional right to freedom.
anything I want
Correct. Correct.
in public, no
Correct.
matter what it
and
is.
the state law,
No matter
which
what
is
it is.
underneath that, would say you can't have anyone's
Has-
minor on your
has-
camera
has
without
zero.
consent from the
Has
parent. And the
zero.
Supreme Court would consent.
The Constitution.
And
the Constitution.
guess what? The Constitution. You're right.
says
It is
I
your
can
constitutional
film
right to freedom.
anything I
Correct.
want
Correct.
in public, no
Correct.
matter what it
and
is.
the state law,
No matter
which
what
is
it is.
underneath that, would say you can't have anyone's
Has-
minor on your
has-
camera
has
without
zero.
consent from the
Has
parent. And the
zero.
Supreme Court would consent. Let's go back on campus. Go back on campus. My name's not idiot. I gave you my name.
I'm an idiot. I said
No,
I'm
you
an
said
idiot.
you said you're an idiot.
You are an idiot.
I'm very much not an idiot.
If you believe...
I'm not an idiot.
If you
and
believe...
If I were an idiot, I would have punched you dead square in your fucking esophagus a long goddamn time ago, bitch. If I were an idiot, you'd have a red handprint across your Caucasian face.
I agree with you.
Y'all motherfuckers come straight from these Caucasus Mountains and think you run shit. You don't run a motherfucking thing.
I don't run anything.
This child that I birthed, I run that.
I agree with you.
I run that. I'm in control of that.
I am not telling you how to raise your child
The school that I enroll my son in, it is my job to make sure he is safe. When there are other minors, so my name is not idiot. Address me by my name. My name is Moniece. Can you go back on school property, please?
We're going to stand right here because this lady thinks that she is entitled to any answer. I don't care what your name is.
Okay. It's not bitch.
It's some lady.
I'm being accosted by a stranger outside filming children. He's filming children outside of my son's school, and he called me a bitch. He's got his camera in my face. I gave him permission to film me. He does not have permission to film minors. And the school has informed me that they have called you guys and filed a police report. I will wait right here until you guys arrive.
I'm standing on a public sidewalk.
I'm sorry?
Why is he filming kids for?
Because he doesn't like the way that the parking goes at the school. And when I got here, several children, after he filmed me, several children were standing outside as I was driving through the pickup line to pick up my son, were saying they didn't want to cross the sidewalk because he was filming them.
Okay, what up? You have reached the Los Angeles Police Department non-emergency line. All operators are currently assisting other callers.
This is amazing.
Please remain on the line. Your call will be
She walked
answered
up
by
to
the
me
next.
Yes, I walked up to you.
I approached her.
No, I didn't say you approached me. I said you're verbally accosting me. Is what I said. You called me a bitch.
I approached you.
You called me an idiot.
I approached you, and
you called me
put
an
a
idiot.
camera
No,
in your
I didn't
face.
say you approached me.
And
I said
I put
I'm
a
being
camera in your
verbally
face.
accosted by a man who is
put a camera
an
in your
identified
face.
man.
And
You
I
have
put
a camera in my face. And just like I told the
You
police,
walked
I
up to
gave you
me.
permission to film me.
You
I
walked
gave
up
you
to
permission to
me.
film me. I haven't touched you.
You did.
I didn't
You
call
touched
you
me
a
on my
bitch.
forehead.
No, I
Twice.
didn't.
Don't
No,
lie.
I did not.
Don't
I
lie.
put my finger in your face. You're absolutely correct. I
Okay,
put my
then.
finger in your
You
face.
want- you
I put my
stepped into
finger in
my
your face.
personal space.
I put my finger in your face.
If I were to do
put
that
my
for you,
finger in your face. I put my finger in your face and I did not touch you. Now, if you approach me and my finger touches your face, that's on you.
You approached
I
me.
put my finger
You
in
fucking
your
lunatic.
face. I put my
So
finger
back up your
in
finger
your
now,
face.
bitch.
I put my finger in your
Okay.
face.
Phone calls, identity
Try to
theft,
avoid this
lost
situation, right?
property.
I am not.
Exactly.
I put my finger in your face. And if you don't like it, go away from the fucking school.
No injuries. Certain criteria must be met. Please see our website for details.
Unbelievable. She's so important. She's so much this and so many that. Oh,
Our operators are working as quickly as possible.
I'm busy,
to answer
I'm
your
late for
call.
this, and I'm late for that. And shit, it's amazing. She walked up to me on a public sidewalk and I told her, putting her finger in my face. She walked up to me and needs to get soon. Someone needs to get his black jacket.
Somebody what? Needs to what?
I said, I hope the police get here soon.
Because somebody needs to what?
Take care of the wax job that's over
Oh, okay. Making sure you can call me a black job. Doesn't he look like a pervert?
Yep.
He does. I'm not harassing him, child. He harassing children.
I have said nothing to...
He's harassing the children.
Exactly.
You've reached the Los Angeles Police Department anonymous.
Cam, is the car open? So I was told by the principal that you guys have filed a police report already?
I'm not sure about the details. But because he's on public property,
He can film whatever he wants except for children.
film the
He can't
car.
film.
That's
He
what
can't film
said he's
children.
filming.
He can't film children. He was filming children. And my son goes here, and I live my life on television. Do you think I want my son's school posted on YouTube?
No.
Okay.
Your call will be answered as soon as possible.
Do you think I want fans to know where my child goes to school?
I'm on your side.
I know, I understand. I just want to hear from you. And I'm letting you know legally because I am on Instagram Live, and I have to let you know that I am recording.
Yes.
Okay. So just in case I have to use it in court, it's admissible. Huh? Oh, that's right.
And the reason
Yes.
why I came out here is because
Thank
I was
you.
concerned for his brother.
Thank you. I appreciate
On
it.
the homepage, click File a Police Report online. Reports eligible for online filing include harassing or annoying phone calls, identity theft,
He was filming children.
vandalism, theft or theft from vehicle, and a hit and run with no injuries. Certain criteria must be met. Please see our website for details.
Yes.
That was an
For
accident.
your call, continue
Okay.
to hold. We will be with you shortly. We're sorry for this unusually long delay. We are currently experiencing a high volume of calls. Please remain on the line, and an operator will be with you as quickly as possible. You've reached the Los Angeles Police Department non-emergency line. All operators are currently assisting other callers. Please remain on the line. Your call will be answered by the next available operator.
Bitch, shut
We
up.
appreciate your patience. All operators are still assisting other callers. Your call will be answered as soon as possible. Many police reports may be filed online at lapdonline.org. On the homepage, click File a Police Report online. Reports eligible for online filing include harassing or annoying phone calls, identity theft, lost property, vandalism, theft or theft from vehicle, and a hit and run with no injuries. Certain criteria must be met. Please see our website for details.
Turn the camera around. He's still out there. And now there's no, like, traffic obstructions. There's no nothing. So he doesn't even need to still be here. So him being here is just to be obstinate and weird.
We're working as quickly as possible to answer your call. Please continue to hold. We will be with you shortly.
I am going to wait for the police because the principal says you guys have called and filed reports, but it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, like I said, I don't want my son's school filmed. He's filming. He said he's going to put it on YouTube. That's fine. I can't control that. Only thing I can control is the fact that my child.
We're sorry for this unusually long delay.
He said he's putting
We
it
are
on
currently
YouTube because
experiencing
you
a
guys,
high volume of
according to
calls.
him, you guys
Please remain
said
on the line,
he
and
had
an
made
operator
several
will be with
complaints
you
to
as
guys.
quickly as
You
possible.
guys said you were going to fix this or fix that, but you didn't. That's what he said. And then he said that you guys, that he had already filed a police report and that nothing has changed. But his concern, he alleges that a child got hit and at the crosswalk, and that's why he started doing that. So I asked him if he had minor children. He said no. I asked him if he had children that attended the school. He said no. So I asked him, was his concern the traffic? And he said yes. And I said, well, film that, not the children.
And I talked
Because the problem is when I pulled up, my window was down and children were gathered here and they're like, I don't want to walk there. He's filming me. He's filming me.
All operators are still assisting other callers. Your call will be answered as soon as possible.
Is that you're recording kids, and you're going to record the wrong kid, and you're going to have to deal with a parent. And that's all I'm saying. But if you're recording the street, you're recording the street.
Correct.
You should not be recording children on skateboards or anything else.
And that's what I told him. I've spent 7 years on television. I know what my child's rights are, and if those are his rights, those are the rights of every minor child. And no matter what you film when you're on public property, the one thing you don't have consent to film, public property, private property, or otherwise, are minor children without two things. One, a written consent form from the legal guardians or parents, and two, a work permit. Hi, I'm calling and I've been on the phone for 30 minutes and I would quite frankly like for you guys to stop shuffling me around and send a unit to my son's school, because there is an unidentified man standing outside with a camera who I have tried to have an amicable talk with. And he is refusing.
What is the address, ma'am? Ma'am, what is the address?
I'm not trying to say anything bad about Moniece, okay? We all know after watching Love and Hip Hop, Moniece is Mother of the Year, clearly. I mean, if you watch the show, then you know what I mean. I'm not questioning her motherhood or her as a woman or anything. You know, I'm also not questioning that episode of Love and Hip Hop where she was picking up stuff and threatening a pregnant Princess Slaughter. No, I'm not questioning anything that Moniece has done. I'm not questioning her grabbing that one girl's hair that was dating your man Little Fizz. I'm not questioning, her getting into beef with Tiffany Campbell previously. They're friends now, so see, everything's cool. Also, I'm not, questioning, any other beefs that she had on Love and Hip Hop with. I mean, there's just too many to go down the list. I'm not questioning anything. I'm just saying, that Moniece is not the best at conflict resolution. And if somebody is acting funny outside of your school and it's a man and you're a woman, you probably should just let the police handle it. You talk to the school, they allegedly possibly maybe didn't do anything, right? Okay, cool. Well, talk to the police, let them handle it. That's their job. That's what their tax dollars pay them to do. So it's not your job to be confronting this guy, because you never know how he's going to react. You never know what he's going to do, okay? This is just my opinion. Let me know what you guys all think about it in the comment section. I might be wrong. I need you to let me know whether or not I'm wrong, whether or not she's right or wrong, or whether or not that guy is right or wrong. Do you think that he had good intentions or bad intentions? I will update the story if she talks about it again. If I catch it, I will be sure to give you guys an update to let you guys know whether or not he was arrested, she was arrested, they were arrested, or whatever. Anyway, click the thumbs up button, subscribe, choose all notifications.